Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me, Sydney. I'm back again with another video, and today's topic is how to deal with baby mama drama. Tips on how to survive as the girlfriend and or the stepmother. If you're on the fence on whether you should be with this man just because he has a child, I hope this video will help you in that decision. I hope that with this video that you'll be able to, feel at peace with your situation right now. Those of you who don't already know, before my husband and I started our relationship, he had a 1-year-old son at the time. It was very new to me, like the whole dynamic of, having to meet his son, understanding that he had a prior relationship with another woman and they now have a child together. Because I decided, that I loved him and I wanted to move to further our relationship, I learned to make sure that we maintain a healthy relationship with his baby mama and the three of us in a way that all of us are happy in the situation. At the end of the day, sorry, I'm breathing hard. I had to go check on my daughter, but at the end of the day, it was all about my stepson and the well-being of him and making sure that he's all right and making sure that he knows that just because his mom and dad are not together, that we can all come together as a family and be cool. There were a lot of mistakes, there were a lot of lessons learned when it comes to that whole dynamic, and I'm here to share with you what I've learned through the years and what I hopefully can help you in your relationship, but either before you enter into this relationship or this situation, or if you decide that this is for me and I do want to stay. Tip number 1 is to make sure that you love this person. I'm talking about truly really want to deal with this person. When you're dealing with a man who has a kid, you have to know that he has certain responsibilities. Life is a little bit more serious, like you can't really just like mess around. If he's a mature enough man, he's gonna be looking for a woman that he could potentially make his wife, or something very serious, move in with and have children with too. Just make sure that you really love this person and you're willing to go through the ups and downs, girl, the ups and downs. Take your time, don't rush the relationship. If you feel like you're a jealous person or someone who might be low-key selfish, I would probably just move on, because at the end of the day, like, you can't be mad at the fact that he's talking to his baby mama because he has to talk to her, you feel me? So take a step back and really evaluate, like, is this person worth it, and do I want to be with this person for X amount of times, or to get married. You don't want to waste anybody's time. You don't want to waste your time, you don't want to waste his time, and you definitely don't want to interfere with his child. And I don't know, just for me personally, I don't think you should let your child like meet everybody, you feel me? So if you feel like you're not going to stay with this person for that long, don't meet their children or his child, because at the end of the day, like, if it's all fun and games, don't involve the child. Just make sure that you're mature enough to understand this whole person like is his life. So make sure you love him. Tip number 2 is to know where you stand as well. So like, if you believe that he loves you too and he's willing to take it to the next level and he's serious about being with you, then okay, then continue on with the relationship. But if you love him and you really want to take the time to like get to know his child and etc., but he doesn't feel the same way about you, you're wasting your time, sis. Move on. Some men are gonna let you meet their child and still don't take you seriously, so just make sure he loves you too, and he's gonna show that to you. He's gonna show you that he fucks with you, and he's gonna express that to you by letting you meet his family, and like just all that. You gotta pay attention to this man. And make sure that he really truly loves you too. Number 3 is a very important one, girl. Set boundaries. I'm talking about from the very beginning, because you don't want to enter into a problem later on where you guys are fighting about something because his baby mama crossed the line, or he crossed the line with his baby mama, something like that. So set boundaries for yourself, and set boundaries for your man, and set boundaries for his baby mama. And I'm not telling you to go and tell her like, you can't do this, you can't do this, but let your man know that I'm not okay with this, I'm not okay with that. And if he really messes with you, if he really loves you, he's gonna tell his baby mama like, hey, it's not cool that you're calling all hours of the night or showing up at my house and it's not related to our child. He's gonna let her know where her place is at. You know, pay attention to how he acts, you feel me? So it says a lot. Make sure you're compromising. Don't set boundaries that are just unreachable. You set a boundary like, I don't want you talking to your baby mama unless I'm there. Like, girl, come on. Like, you got to understand that she's a part of your guys' life regardless. So he's gonna have to talk to her about you, whatever, and you can't be insecure about it, you feel me? Talk to your man and like set up little like scenarios of like, what if this happened? I wouldn't be okay with it. Or if this happened, like, I'd be cool with this. For example, like, say that every single year in the summer that they take a family vacation, you guys are new in the relationship and you just feel like you're not comfortable with them like taking a family vacation. Let him know in the beginning, like, hey, I wouldn't be okay with you taking this family vacation with your baby mama. Like, you could take the family vacation, but I would feel comfortable if I was there. And that's your compromise there too. So, or just not go. You feel me? Or take your son to his own family vacation, and if you've already met his son, you guys are acquainted with each other, take that vacation together, and you know, his baby mama can have a separate vacation. Just something like that. Come up with some scenarios in your head and bring it to your especially with holidays and birthdays and all that. Like, you and his baby mama probably haven't, you know, been acquainted with it yet, and you guys don't really trust each other yet. You don't really trust too much of the dynamics yet. So, you know, take your time, set boundaries, and make sure they're realistic, and you'll be good. Tip number 4 is to know your place. Yep, girl, I said it. Know your place. So just like you have your own set of boundaries, I'm pretty sure his baby mama's gonna have her own set of boundaries. So don't cross them. If you don't want your boundaries to be crossed, you shouldn't be crossing her boundaries as well, especially when it comes to her child. For example, like, if she doesn't like you posting her child on the internet, don't do that. Little things like, you know, that you could avoid an argument. Like, if it bothers her enough, she's gonna bring it to her baby daddy, or she's gonna bring it to you, and it's just gonna cause a lot of friction and a lot of drama for no reason, when, you know, it could have been avoided from the get-go. Like, over time, the boundaries are gonna change because, you know, like I said, it takes time to trust each other and to build a relationship. So just be mindful of like how that person would feel. Put yourself in her shoes before you act on something, you feel me? Don't cross boundaries that you really feel like you wouldn't be okay with. Tip number 5 is to not get involved in their arguments. Yes, girl. Don't say nothing. It ain't your place, like I said. So, like, I know this is your man, and I know that, you know, you love him and you got his back and you a loyal one. You ready to throw them fists. No, I'm just kidding. But just don't get involved, because they're gonna dish it out. They're gonna figure it out for themselves, especially if it's new to them. Like, say they just had a child and they're already not together. So don't get involved into their arguments. Even if she's like talking about you, like, just leave it alone. Turn the other cheek, like Jesus said, okay? At the end of the day, it is in the kid's best interest. You want to be supportive of your man, and you don't want to cause more stress to him, you feel me? So if you trust him and you know that he's gonna be, he's a grown man, girl. He can handle his own, you know, arguments and situations. I know that's your man, you gotta defend him, but sometimes it's just nice to sit pretty. You gotta learn how to hold your tongue, and you gotta learn that every action does not deserve a reaction. Tip number 6 is to not do everything for your man. Whenever his child comes to hang out or comes for the weekend, or I don't know, whatever the dynamics is, don't do everything for him, okay? I'm not saying that you can't help, but what I'm saying is allow the father to be a father. Allow him to have his time with his child. You're not there to replace him. You're there to just support. So make sure that that you're not taking that time away for bonding between them. Also offer support when he needs it. That's what you're really there for, girl. Support. Tip number 7 is to always be the bigger person. Yes, I know that is hard. You just gotta hold your tongue. You just gotta keep it in. I'm not saying keep it in to him. Like, you can express like your feelings to your man, but don't express it, you know, to her, because it's just gonna cause more drama. And that's why you're watching this video, right? You're trying to avoid it. Don't talk about his baby mama to his kids. Don't speak about the child's mother to the child. Do you get what I'm saying? That's another tip. Take the high road. And girl, never throw your fist, never fight. Honestly, it's not worth it. And you don't want to mess up your face, your pretty face, girl. You don't want to mess it up. It just looks, you know, it's just not cute. You feel me? You don't have to literally fight for your man. And if he's making you fight, physically fight, or letting you physically fight his baby mama, he's not the one, girl. Run the other way. At the end of the day, that's the mother of his child, and he shouldn't want the mother of his child and the person that he loves, his girlfriend or his wife, to be fighting. You know, like there should be love there. There should be a love dynamic there. No stress and no anxiety. It should be healthy, happy, peaceful. So yeah, let's review them one more time. So tip number 1 is to make sure you love this person. Tip number 2 is make sure that person loves you back, is willing to take this relationship serious just as you are. Set boundaries. Know your place, girl. Number 5 is to not get involved with their issues or their arguments. 6 is to not do everything for your man. Let him be the parent. You're not there to replace, but you're there to support. Be the bigger person every time, girl. Brush it off your shoulders. Let it go. Hold your tongue and move on, because at the end of the day, you don't want to deal with the drama. I'm telling you, it's much easier to be happy, peaceful, and love. You want to be able to come together for birthdays, holidays, anything that has to do with the well-being of the child. Okay, the point of you know, this video is to make sure that the child involved is in a healthy co-parenting relationship. You're not there to stress your man out. You're not there to stress out their relationship. You're just there to support and make sure that you know, it's healthy, happy, and peaceful, basically. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and also comment down below like what things that you had to deal with in your situation, or if this video was helpful for you. I hope to see you guys next week. Stay tuned for another video. Bye.